What's going on, my awesome, sexy subscribers? Today is the 23rd of December, and I guess today's kind of the eve of Christmas Eve. And it's my last day of extra experience from Refer a Friend, and I thought I'd do this as a dubbed over audio. So I've already recorded my Water Fiends trip, and I thought I'd just record my commentary over it because it's sometimes a little hard to concentrate on talking while you're playing the game. And so you guys can let me know what you prefer, if you prefer me talking while playing or dubbing over the audio. But what I wanted to talk about in this video was, some of you guys seem to like it when I get a bit more personal, so I guess if you want to know more about me, then this video will probably be the one for you. But so yeah, here goes. Alright, so let me just open my can of Coke. Yummy. Okay, so pretty much all my life I've kind of felt a bit self-conscious about myself because I've been so skinny, and I know some of you probably don't have no idea what I look like, but some of you maybe saw me at RuneFest, met me, or have just seen a picture of me. But I'm a pretty skinny guy, and I'm about average. I'd say I was about average height, and I've just always felt really self-conscious about being so skinny because I'm like really light. I'm pretty much featherweight. And people have always said to me, you know, friends, relatives, "Oh, you're so lucky to be so skinny," and I just never really thought of it that way. I mean, I just hated being skinny. I mean, I'm there's just nothing to me. And I'm not saying I'm anorexic. I don't really have anything wrong with me, not that I know of anyway. But I'm just like a skinny build, I guess. And people have always said to me, "Oh, how can you eat so much and be so skinny? You're so lucky." And I never really thought of it as being anything good. I just hated it. I really hated having such a good metabolism. I guess that's what it is. It makes you not put on so much weight, I think. But it's only really just been recently, this past year, that I've really grown to accept who I am and what I look like. And I mean, now I mean, I really like the way I am. I mean, I don't take this life for granted, and I'm really grateful to have, nothing wrong with me. And there's so many people in this world that don't get the pleasure of doing simple things that we all take for granted, like, having not only being healthy, but having all the things that we have. I mean, computers, Xboxes. I mean, a lot of people don't have that stuff. It's really easy to just think of what you don't have. I mean, what other people have better than you. But if you think about what you have, I mean, you're probably pretty well off in the grand scheme of things. So anyway, I mentioned in a couple of previous videos that I do boxing, and I actually started boxing last summer. So I've nearly been doing it for about 6 months now. At the time where I started boxing, I was kind of in a weird place. I really needed something to take my mind off just what was happening, and it was not right after, but I guess it was a little bit after one of my girlfriends cheated on me, and that really kind of, I mean, I still think about it now. I mean, it still bothers me, but at the time it really bothered me, and it really got me down. And it was, I not only really enjoyed boxing, but it took my mind off. Well, I guess you could focus some of your aggression and use your aggression in a positive way rather than a negative way. At the time, I was also working in a restaurant, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever worked in a restaurant, or if maybe if you work in a restaurant currently, but I absolutely hated it. It's probably the worst job I could think of. I was a waiter. Every day when I went into work, it was just getting worse and worse. I just felt absolutely miserable. I just absolutely hated it. My manager was pretty much an asshole, and if I was the only guy that worked there, like it was just a bunch of girls that worked there, and I was the only male waiter. So if I did anything wrong, the owner like got right in my face about it. And I mean, what can you do when you're in that situation? I mean, that was a job I needed. And eventually I just ended up telling my boss to fuck off because I don't think any job's worth feeling that bad about, especially when you're on minimum wage waiting tables. But I don't know, maybe it's just natural to hate your job, I guess. So anyways, I did boxing for about 2 to 3 months, and then when I started back at classes again, I I started a new type of boxing called Thai boxing, and I guess if you don't know the difference, I'll link a video. There was a really cool video of a boxer fighting against a Thai boxer, and I really don't know why they were fighting, but it's quite impressive if you want to see the difference. Well, pretty much the difference is boxing, you use your two fists, and in Thai boxing, you can use, well, in a proper class fight, A-class fight, you can use fists, elbows, knees, and legs for kicks. So it is quite quite lethal, and I really liked doing that because you can use your whole body, and you're pretty much working and toning your whole body. And over the past couple of months, I've been training pretty dang hard, and I've been pretty much doing 4 to 5 days a week of conditioning techniques and sparring, really. And I can honestly say it is by far the best thing I've ever done with my life. And I've never really had such enjoyment from doing anything that I can think of in my life. Nothing even compares to the enjoyment, the satisfaction, and just having a goal to strive for, physically and mentally. Apart from making YouTube videos, that is. And my Thai instructor has actually been probably one of the biggest influences over the past 3 months. And I just remember the first day when I joined the club, I was really nervous. And when I saw the instructor, I really couldn't believe it. He was a tiny little bit taller than me, but he was pretty much exactly the same build as me. And just seeing the way he spars, the way he fights, is just one of the biggest inspirations to me ever. And it just really makes me want to strive to be a lot better than what I am now. So yeah, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you'll probably know that I don't really talk about myself that much. But hopefully this gives you a little bit of an insight into where I'm at in my life and kind of what's going on. And other than that, I hope you've enjoyed my little marathon daily videos for my week of extra experience. It's my first time ever working on any sort of video schedule of having to make a video every day, so yeah, I really actually enjoyed it, and reading all the feedback and comments that you guys have been leaving has really been inspiring for me as well, because not only have you guys helped me out with many tips for the way I play Runescape, but maybe you guys learnt a few new things from just watching me play Runescape. Well, now I think about it, probably not. I will still be making these Let's Play episodes, but just not so regular, just not every day. So catch you guys later. I hope you enjoy your Christmas Eve